this video my coaching walkthrough that I take my clients through while looking to start their own tax preparation business. But my onboarding process is going to be different for the two types of clients who generally want to start a career in a business model in this industry, because this is a career industry and it's a whole lot of information you have to learn. But the thing is, number one, you'll never learn it all. Number two, you'll never use it all. So when it comes to my onboarding process for people that's brand new to this industry, no prior training or experience, I generally get them on the phone because they run across my YouTube channel. They check out enough videos to make a decision that I'm the one that they want to work with. And so they got questions and concerns they want to ask. So they call me up. I'm able to educate them on what it's going to take to get started, what steps we got to take, what that investment is going to look like. And then from there, I send them over through email some actual training material on what it's going to look like to be able to learn how to prepare individual 1040 tax returns. And from there, they reach back out to me to let me know that they think they're confident and able to learn how to prepare individual income taxes based on that onboarding process. The next person is the person that already has prior training and experience who want to go to the next level by starting their own tax preparation service. And so with those individuals, I don't have to send them nothing over to make sure they understand the concept of being able to prepare individual income taxes because they've already done it. And so when it comes to the questions I ask right away is I ask, A, do you have financial information? Because when it comes to setting up and creating a secure account on irs.gov, which is crucial to being able to get to the e-service portal and to the e-file provider's application, you have to do that by having a secure online account. And right now, they talk about being able to use ID.me to give you access to that sometime this summer. But as of yet, they haven't done that yet, to my knowledge. And so until they do, I must find out, do you have a credit card? Do you have an auto loan? Do you have a student loan account? Do you have a mortgage or line of credit? Because those are one of the financial pieces of information you're going to need where the IRS can be able to identify you and verify your identity before they give you an online account. And so once they say they has those financial pieces of information, then I do my best to get with them so we can go over to the irs.gov site and create that account. Because see, if I told you to go do it on your own and you ain't never been through that process, you wouldn't know how to do it. So 9 out of 10 people, I had to take them to the site. I had to show them how to get to the place they need to get to in order to create the secure account online process. And from there, they able to fill out the application, use the financial piece of information. If they're successful with it, they're able to create a username and password. And from there, we're on our way. That way we can now sit back and talk about the business structure. You're going to start out as a sole proprietor, which means you're not going to incorporate right now. You're not going to become an LLC or corporation or S corp right now, or do you want to do that? And let me explain to you what's the difference between one versus the other, so you can get a better understanding. And then sometime I have clients who already have the tax preparation credentials set up. They just need the support from someone who has the experience to help them with different types of tax return situations that they're going to run across doing tax season, which is rare, but I do run across those type of clients as well. So when it's all said and done, when we walk through the business structure, we walk through business accounts, making sure you got your personal account. We walk through making sure you have your own payment processors where you can process debit and credit card payments. We walk through the record keeping requirements, meaning what form of software or activity that you're going to use to keep track of your income versus expenses. Are you going to use Excel spreadsheets? Are you going to use some form of bookkeeping or accounting software? Are you going to outsource that? So we talk about all the different options when it comes to keeping track of your business expenses and your income inside your business. And that's going to be based on your business structure. So for people who are sole proprietors, then we can keep it simple. But for people who are incorporated to LLCs, who may be treated as partnerships or S corps or corporations, then keeping up with those books and that income is going to be a whole nother level that you need to have done when it comes to having someone keep track of it for you. And so when it's all said and done, I do bookkeeping. You know what I'm saying? I've been using QuickBooks Online for many years. And so when it's all said and done, these are some of the things we talk about when it comes to setting up your tax preparation business. And so these things are essential to getting started because, see, the e-file provider's application allows you to buy professional software and work with third-party banks that collect your fees on your behalf. So if you're the person who wants to get started, and I work with people who didn't want to enroll with third-party banks to collect their fees on their behalf, and I tell them you're at a disadvantage if you choose not to do that, because with you being brand new and don't have prior training or experience in business in general, let alone marketing, how well are you going to be able to go out and get high-end clients or high-income producing clients who have to pay out of pocket anyway? Because number one, you don't want to lowball yourself on your fees because you don't have the ability to take your money out of their refunds for the clients that may come your way who fall into the middle class and low income families who generally walk away with nice sized refunds, who are not used to paying out of pocket. They're used to having their fees and services taken out of their refund. And so if you can't provide that service for them, then that's a client you just lost. That's a client that can't do business with you because they're not about to pay out of pocket when they're looking at a $6, $8, $10, $12,000 refund, and they used to having that deducted out of their refund year after year after year. So that means you become a liability versus an asset when it comes to those potential clients who fall into that category. So you definitely want to position yourself to make sure that you can work with third-party banks that's going to collect your fees from clients who fall into that category, where they walk away with decent sized refunds, who not paying out of pocket because it makes no sense for them to win the refund amount they're used to having it taken out of there. And so you want to position yourself to not be able to go through that situation. Also, the PTIN, which is the number we need that we sign off on tax returns with, that can be done in one day. So I asked my clients, have you filed a tax return within the last 3 to 5 years? And if they said yes, that's good, because then they're in the system. We can verify you. We can get you the PTIN number the same day. That's great. Once we create that secure account successfully and set up your business credentials, and then a week later, we can come back to the e-file provider's application, put your business credentials inside that system for the application process, put them put those same business credentials inside your PTIN application, because there's a section where they ask you for those. So we put them there as well. And then we simply wait for your EFIN approval, which used to take 45 to 60 days. But due to IRS being backlogged and understaffed, we didn't want to take that chance of them not being able to process your EFIN application on time, because that's where you make the money from. That's how you go purchase professional software. That's how you register with third-party banks that collect your fees on your behalf, by being able to make sure that that application is done on time and early enough so they can get approved for you, where we can go out and look at your software options. So generally, I ask a client, how much are they willing to invest in tax preparation software? So based on your budget is what I tell you is the software options I show you. So if you told me you had $750 that you're willing to invest in professional software, then I will show you software that meets your budget. And then you will check out the different demos of those softwares, and you'll get to choose for you which one is user-friendly for you based on your budget. Because the worst thing you can do is buy software that is not user-friendly for you, that you can't use and operate, because it's going to frustrate you and you're going to be upset. And then now you're going to be looking to try to get a refund. And by that time, it's going to be too late, because they give you a short window to get a refund back on the purchase. And so by that time, the refund window is closed. Now you're stuck with this software that you can't use, and you're mad. And so that's why you have to decide what software is user-friendly for you. that you can afford based on your budget. And so when it comes to the software that I use, I let you know the software that I use. I let you even check it out. But the thing is, it ain't about what I use. It's about what's user friendly for you that you can use, because professional software is the tool we use to do the work with. So if you're using something that's user friendly for you, that you love, that is great, that you can master, then that's going to help your productivity when it comes to preparing individual income taxes on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. And so that's really important. Uh, Another step of the process is making sure that you have business accounts. And so when it comes to getting started, you can start with one business account, but as you grow your business and start to do well, you want to at least get 3 accounts. You want one account for income, one account for expenses, one account for taxes. That's the ideal setup as you grow your business to the next level, where you producing that type of income inside your business. But first, starting out, one business account suffice until you grow your business to that level. And so when it's all said and done, we talk about systems and tools that we're going to need to help streamline the process for the clients that you're going to be doing work for virtually. So virtually simply means clients that you're not going to be processing, that's going to be right in your face. So clients who are not going to come to your office or you're going to go to them, that's going to be a virtual process, meaning you're going to send them over a secure portal where they can create a secure account, fill out the application inside the portal, be able to upload the documents that you need to have, and be able to start preparing a tax return with whatever software choice you make. And so that's part of the systems. That's part of the system and tools we use for the business. And when it's all said and done, you want to make sure that you have everything in place and in order. And the most important thing you want to be able to master is these 3 concepts: the tax preparation, the professional software, and some type of marketing strategy that's going to allow you to go out and get clients for your business so you can make the type of money you want to make to live the type of lifestyle you want to live. That's important. And these things we cover inside my full-fledged coaching program. My coaching program takes away all the guesswork with getting started. That's the reason why you would pay me the money I ask for, because this is a premium coaching program where when you come to me and we talk and chat and get a feel for one another, and we decide that we're a good fit for working with one another, then all the guesswork has been removed. All the steps and things you need to know to start and grow a profitable business, I'm able to guide you through that. And that's priceless within itself. And like I said, the process of having your paperwork completed and processed and waiting for approval right away is important, because it takes time for the e-file provider's application to get approved. Like I said, back in the regular days, it was 45 to 60 days. Now I'm not counting on that, because like I said, the IRS is understaffed, under budgeted, and you want to make sure you get that application in with a 90-day window, just in case it takes a little longer to get approved. And so when we talk about all the moving pieces of starting and growing a profitable tax preparation business, these are things that I talk about with my clients. I talk about additional income streams other than tax preparation. See, I specialize and work with clients who are going to start a tax preparation only service, meaning that's the only primary service they're going to start with right now. But over time, I talk about and show them additional income streams that they can make money from inside their business other than tax preparation fees. And so, for example, we talk about audits. We have self-employed and small business clients who get audited. And so we always give them the free method. We give them the paid method. The free method is we're going to tell you what to do and you're going to go do it. And the paid method is we're going to do the paperwork for you. You got to decide which one you want to do. And so we got third-party vendors that we work with who we outsource the work to. And so if you understand that it's a tedious job to have to go put together invoices and receipts in an audit situation for self-employed small business owners, then you might just want to pay to get that done, where the paperwork is going to be done accurately and professionally, where we have an 85% success rate. when it comes to like clients who get audited from the IRS for the tax returns that's been sent in. And so that's real important. And for the people who decide not to pay for that service, who want to do them themselves, they normally don't do a complete job because it's tedious to have to put together invoices and receipts that's going to add up to $16,000. Because see, when it comes to the self-employment income, your receipts and invoices got to add up to the total amount that you claimed on the tax return before expenses. So if you claim $25,000 in gross income on Schedule C, then you have to be able to show invoices and receipts that's going to add up to $25,000 before, along with expenses, inside an audit situation. And so that's a tedious job that no one does completely and thoroughly because of the fact it's so tedious and time consuming. And so in that case, a lot of them just send in what they sent in, and then they don't get the full amount of their refund because they didn't send in all the information they need to send in. So it'd have been in your best interest just to pay to get that done, because the tedious and the time it takes to make it happen is time consuming. And so when we walk through all these different things to start and grow a profitable tax preparation business, we have people who start tax and accounting firms. And that's simply people who are going to be using and providing different services inside their business along with tax preparation services. So based on your knowledge, based on your training, based on your skill set, if you're an accountant, you'll be providing accounting services. If you're not an accountant, there's a good chance you won't be providing accounting service because you don't have the knowledge and skills to do so. And so that's really the difference between a tax preparation business versus accounting and tax firm. It's the different services that one will provide versus the other. And so if you want to be able to get started and be ready for January of 23, the time is to take action now. My premium coaching program is normally $2,000. It's on special until July 31st of $1,295. So that's a nice size savings that's going to go back into the original amount on Monday, August the 1st. And it won't be back on promotion at all until sometime in 2023. So if you're the person that know you want to start your own tax preparation business and you're ready to take action and you just need to talk to me so we can clear up some things that you don't understand and you want to learn more about, then I give you permission to call me, because I always leave my contact information inside all my videos where you can reach out to me, and you can call me right now at 773-782-1320, where we can talk and chat right now tonight. And from there, we can follow back up Sunday or Monday with a Zoom call. And from there, you can give me your email address and I can send you some actual forms and training information for you to check out to see if this is a good fit for you. Because see, number one, if you're the person that wants to start a career in a business in the tax preparation and taxation career industry, and you have no prior training experience, until you take action, you won't know if this is the right fit for you. And you don't want to invest any type of money until you find out for sure it is. And so the free way is to reach out to me, talk with me. Let me send you over some information for you to check out. Let me send you over some other resources that you can check out to make sure this is a good fit for you. Make sure this is something you can learn and comprehend and interpret, that you can master and get good at, that's going to allow you to go out and have a successful tax preparation service. When it's all said and done, this is a career industry. You don't want to have to do this by yourself. I remove all the guesswork in getting started. It costs you nothing but some time to talk to me and let me educate you and let you be aware of what's happening in the industry and what you need to know and what you need to have in place. And I'll definitely see you in my next video.